Hey guys, Tasman Hard here. Welcome back to my review, and today, here's my review for Game of Thrones Season 2. So, of course, Game of Thrones Season 2 takes place after events of Season 1, and the plot of the season is that it follows the chronicles, the War of Five Kings, following Ned Stark's death, with Robb Stark winning battles in the north, while Stannis and Renly Barton, sorry I can pronounce, vie for the Iron Throne. Tyrion Lannister defends King's Landing, and Daenerys explores magic in Quarth. So, before I give my thoughts on the season, I really do apologize that I I haven't really done the review for last weekend, mainly because last weekend, guys, I was very sick and I felt under the weather last weekend. Yeah, I've been very stuffy with my nose, coughing, had some headaches, and yeah, I had to take some medicine. I had to take some medicine to get rid of some of the stuff. But right now, I'm feeling better now. I just really can't do some reviews, and while I was feeling very sick, but because it's just not worth it. So that's why I had to delay it to from last weekend to last Friday to this Friday, which is today. So, but now I got a review out. Here it is, guys. So of course, I did my review for the first season of Game of Thrones, and if you guys want to know my thoughts, I absolutely love the first season. I thought the first season was an amazing season, and definitely a great way to start the whole series, and definitely an amazing way to introduce the world of Game of Thrones. So of course, I finished watching season two, and what do I think of it, guys? I gotta say, guys, season two was absolutely phenomenal. I may love the first season, but let me tell you, this season, the second season of Game of Thrones, even better than season one. Let's talk about the positives. The story is absolutely fantastic. You know how it continues after season one. You know where it actually follows Ned Stark's death, and how they did that type of storyline, and how it continues on where dark things is fixing to happen, where they're fixing to be at war, gives me very invested, and it gets me engaged throughout this season. And yeah, the how they follow along with the story in this season is just amazing. Of course, the characters, of course, the acting was fantastic. I mean, of course, like the actors from the first season is the same thing in this season. They all did an amazing job. Of course, the characters were absolutely amazing. They're well written characters. Like, of course, Tyrion, who's um, Tyrion, who's actually my favorite character in the season, and of course, how with the other characters like Lady Stark and let me and one of the few of the families of one of the couple of the nights that are at the camping, where they're trying to set up for war. It gets me really invested throughout this season. And let me give me a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah, and even other characters like hang on. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, there it goes. All right, yeah, like a lot of the characters were absolutely amazing. Of course, like some of the moments, a lot of the drama, and even the suspense of the season, which is absolutely fantastic. And even when and even where the villains in this season, and especially this one villain, who's like one of the scariest looking villains I've ever seen. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm kind of a little slow right now, but yeah, like of course, most of the villains in the season were very intimidating villains. Of course, Joffrey. I mean, I'm sorry, but Joffrey really pissed me off. I hated that character so much in this. I mean, the actor does a great job, but yeah, the character and knowing he's a king, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All the villains like Cersei, and Littlefinger, who's of course, like I mentioned, Joffrey, and of course Tywin. Wow, I mean Tywin is very intimidated in this in the season, and of course I know there's more, but try to check. Okay. Hey, on these Wi-Fi connections, it's just killing me. Calm, calm. Just keep calm. Okay, there it is. Yeah. I gotta look at the name real quick, but this villain right here. Oh my god, this is some of the scariest looking villain I've ever seen. And yeah, all the villains of this season were yeah were something. Of course, there are adventures of other characters like of course like when it comes to like the other group characters like yeah like Daenerys adventure, and of course Arya, where she was actually in the in a jailbreak, like in the prison scene, and she has to cut her hair and pretend she's a boy, and yeah, and even some of the moments between her and Tywin got me gives me an edge of my seat. And even a lot of the battle sequences, of course, the production values and costume designs in this season is just amazing, and even like you know, knowing with a lot of deeper moments in this season, how this season is actually going darker, and it actually gets me invested throughout the season. And I won't go too much into details about the season, but yeah, and even though like the climax, the final battle scene where the boat gets exploded by this green explosion, I'm like, wow, this is intense. And yeah, and a lot of there's a in this season there's a lot of amazing things about this season, and this season actually with how they did with the story, and even a lot of the adventures about the season, and even like the characters, the drama, the aspects, and with how it has to deal with politics, and yeah, everything about Game of Thrones season two is just absolutely amazing, and it's absolutely incredible, and it does a phenomenal job with this season, and even the ending really actually made me excited for season three. So yeah, overall, I love Game of Thrones season two. Game of Thrones season two is easily the best. Is an amazing season, and it actually is made it even better than the first. And of course, my overall rating for Game of Thrones season two Um, give me a minute, guys. But yeah, what? Okay, hang on, guys. All right, my overall rating for Game of Thrones season two, I'm gonna give it a perfect 10 out of 10 and A+. Yep, that's my rating for Game of Thrones season two. I love this season. It's an amazing season, and I cannot wait to watch season three next time. All right, that's all I have to got for Game of Thrones season two, and I really do apologize that this review is a little bit too quick. Maybe because I've been I've been doing it with a lot of stress recently, and I promise I'll do better when I have to continue doing reviews. So, but good news, guys. After today, I'm gonna be seeing the movie Hoppers. I'm looking forward to that, and I'll have my review for next week. So I hope you guys have a good day. And okay, let me know what are your thoughts on my review for Game of Thrones season two. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.